So, as we continue to go through 2012, which is, I believe, a year of harvest, a year of manifestation, definitely God paying those back that have sown in tears. You're definitely getting ready to reap in joy. When the things of God begin to hit our lives, sometimes it can feel overwhelming. Sometimes it can feel as if, um, you know, we're not good enough. We can't really perform what it is that He's asking from us. And I'm speaking to the person who may feel overwhelmed right now. And God gave me a word as I'm sitting in my office and I was doing some studying and on some conference calls and handling appointments and juggling this and all of this stuff. And I began overwhelmed. I'm like, this is too much, right? And then God took me to Genesis. And I love how the word can calm your spirit. He takes me to Genesis, and he takes me to the part where after he creates man, and man is laying there, it says, and then he breathed his breath into his nostrils. And that breath there in the Hebrew comes from a word that means that he breathed his essence into man, his spirit, where we get spirit, his essence into man, and then man became a living being. That wrecked me, because when you go into Corinthians, and Paul says that this we have in earthen vessels, a treasure, right? It so that the power and the excellency of the power may be of God and not of us. And then it goes down in verse 8 and it says, so we're troubled on every side, but we're not going to fall apart and all of those things. And I'm paraphrasing, of course, so theologians don't kill me. The essence of both of those scriptures is this: we are who we are because His Spirit dwells within us. And how we know that He is residing inside of us is in something that we do all the time and we take for granted: when we breathe. Every time we breathe in and we breathe out, it's to remind us that this whole journey started with His breath. His breath, Him breathing into us, is what has given us the strength and the power to carry out the destiny, the purpose, and the duty that He has before us. So every time you feel overwhelmed, and every single time you feel like you can't accomplish what God is calling you to, breathe in, breathe out, and let that remind you that you are who you are because He already breathed life into you. His essence is on the inside of you. And every time you breathe in and breathe out, you're reminding yourself, I have the essence of God in me. I'm not by myself. I have a treasure inside of me. He's with me. So I can do this. You, who's getting ready to fall apart, stop. Breathe in. Breathe out. The essence of God. I can work that job. Breathe in. Breathe out. The essence of God. I can graduate. I can take an extra 4 units. Breathe in. Breathe out. I can pastor this church because I have the essence of God. And the essence of God started when He breathed the breath of life into man. He's breathing to me. I know He's breathing into you. Y'all be blessed. Breathe.